welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney and I've been a part-time reseller since 2018. And today I have a thrift haul for you guys from my favorite Goodwill, the one in the bougie part of town I tell you guys about all the time. But before that, I have a life update that I wanted to share with you guys. And he is walking around back here. Oliver, can you come say hi? This is Oliver. He's our newest addition. Hi, buddy. We adopted him. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. And Remy's still here too. She's got a boo-boo. She hurt her paw. Can you say hi with me? Can you say hi? So yeah, life's been a little crazy. We got Ollie a little over a month ago. It's been a while since I've filmed a video, so I haven't been able to update you guys. If you follow me on social media, you already know this, but we were starting to feel the itch to get another dog after Bentley passed, and obviously that's hard. Anybody that's gone through it knows the struggle of like, you know, is it too soon? Should we not? All of that. So what we decided to do, my husband and I went to an adoption event through a local nonprofit called Atlanta Lab Rescue that I'd followed on social media. I had a big adoption event and we were like, you know what, we're gonna go. If it feels right and we meet a dog that we love, great. If we don't, if we feel like it's too soon, then we'll leave. And that's kind of how we approached it. Ollie, drop it. What are you doing? So we went and we met Oliver, is what they were calling him then, and I'll see if I can put like our first video at the adoption event with him on the screen here. He was just like on his back, wanting his belly rubbed. He was so sweet. He was giving kisses. Just had like the sweetest, calmest demeanor, which was a requirement for us because Remy is not like hyperactive, like in your face dogs. Like her daughter from one of her litters is my mother-in-law's dog, and once we got Remy, we reintroduced them a couple years after she had her. They hadn't seen each other since, you know, my mother-in-law adopted her daughter. They hated each other because she was a puppy still. She was like rambunctious all over the place, and like Remy would like snap at her. So we knew that that was not an option. We either had to get like a 12-week-old puppy and start like when they're still slow and tiny up into the rambunctious phase so that she could be like eased into it, or we'd have to get a little bit of an older dog or a more chill dog. So when we found Oliver, excuse me, no sir, he is very guilty. What are you doing? Sit. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Hi, Wimmy. So anyways, as you can see, he's curious, but super chill. He just hangs out, and we put in an application for him after that adoption event because we loved him and ended up getting matched with him. We came and did a home visit. We like kind of eased him into meeting Remy, like this whole system that you have to follow, and it ended up working out. So we've had him for over a month now. He's been an absolute angel. Literally only had one accident in the house, and it was our fault. I thought my husband took him out before bed the night before, and he hadn't, and I didn't take him out first thing in the morning, and he was trying to tell me that he had to go, but I didn't realize that he hadn't been out the night before, or I would have taken him, and he ended up going pee in the house. So like anyways, he's an angel. He is the best boy. He has been perfect for us. You know, obviously we still miss Bentley a lot, but the way that we've kind of approached this is like, obviously Ollie's not a replacement for Bentley. So we talk about Bentley to Ollie all the time. We tell him like, oh, your brother used to do that, or your brother hated that, or, you know, whatever. So I think it's been a healing experience for us, and he's been the perfect little addition. So this is his first YouTube video. I have no idea how this is going to go because he is very curious and up and at 'em. So yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. So like I said, this is a thrift haul from my favorite bougie Goodwill. Everyone in the Atlanta area that watches this probably knows exactly which one I'm talking about, but I was following around the workers putting out new pieces, and that's kind of my strategy, is I only really look at the new colors. At least like if I'm going to be there all day, I at least do my first sweep looking at the new color of the week, like the new items that they're putting out. And then if I have more time, I'll go back and look at the rest. But I don't think there were any other resellers there this day, because usually there's like a gaggle of like geese, but resellers following the new people out. And I was the only one. And I, like, when I say I follow them, like, they probably don't even know I'm following them, because I'm not close, I'm not aggressive, I'm not fast, I don't run, I don't do any of that. I just like keep an eye on where they drop stuff, and then after they walk back to the back, I'll go look in that section. That's where I found this, and it was in the women's tank tops area. And if you can see that, it's Fear of God. The only problem is that it's kids. See why they put this in the women's section, because it does look like a women's tank. It is new with tags. And obviously I know that this brand is faked fairly often, but I mean, I've never sold this before, and I'll have to do like a deep dive online to see if all the tags and fonts and everything match. But it looks, I mean, it looks nice. Like, it typically when it's like a fake, you can tell like this is made out of paper, or like there's spelling errors or whatever. So obviously I'm gonna have to do like a deep dive to see if it's real. And if so, I'll put comps on the screen. You know, it's a kid's piece, so I'm not expecting a ton, but still exciting to check off a list that was on my bucket list, or check off a brand that was on my bucket list. All right, so this is Madewell. And the only reason I picked this up is it's at size XXL, and I got a second one, which I'll show you in a second. And it's just like a casual blazer. It looks like it's got 2 buttons. Yeah, it's buttoned on the wrong one, but it has 2 buttons. It's just like a slouchy design and like a dark gray color, but it's got, if you're a new reseller, Ollie's been here. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, we think, so he is a lab mix, and we think that he's mixed with husky, obviously because of his eyes, but also because of the amount of fur that comes off of him. So I'm like, I just need to take stock in lint rollers, because I'm gonna own them at least for the next 10 years. To vacuum almost every day. It is just, and we brush them all the time, and I don't know where all the fur comes from. It's everywhere. It's got almost like a texture to it. It's like gauze almost, like that you'd use to like wrap a wound. And Remy, poor girl, we took her, my company just added a pickleball court to the top of our parking deck, and it's like available for gym members to book. So I booked it, and I took my husband as a guest, and we took the dogs out because it was Friday night at like 7:30, and there was nobody there. It's a gated campus, and we'd never let Ollie run outside of the dog park, which is gated. And I was like, this will be a good test to see how he does, like see if he will recall, which we've been working on a lot. And we let both of them off the leash, and they both got the zoomies so bad. They were running like sprints in circles around the top layer of the parking deck, chasing each other. Remy was like definitely outrunning Ollie. He's a big boy, but poor girl is an indoor dog, not an outdoor dog, and she tore her pad on the concrete. So we had to doctor her up, and now she's doing better. But that's what made me think of that, is I had to use gauze, and it reminded me of that blazer. This I think I'm gonna keep, although yellow is not normally my color, definitely not my color right now. Since it is summer, I am using self tanner every once in a while. I don't have it on now, but I think that if I do like a layer of the self tan, this won't look horrible. So I'm probably gonna keep that one for myself. And I can't find the receipt for this. Typically average when I go to this place, this specific Goodwill, I average around like between $7.50 and $7.75 a piece. So just keep that in mind. This was a pickup. Honestly, I probably should have left it. I'm trying to be better about getting things that sell for like $25 to $30, but this is Foxy Docks. I think it's sold at either Nordstrom or Anthropologie, and I have sold it before. And this is really pretty. It is a midi lace, sleeveless, so, but it is an extra small. So I think that, if I remember correctly, that was like a impulse decision on that rack right before checkout that somebody had put back, and I threw it in the cart. So in hindsight, I wouldn't recommend picking that one up, but I have it now, so I'm gonna list it. All right, this is, there's Ollie hair everywhere, and this bag hasn't even been in the common living area. This is Grayson, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is a like sub brand or sister brand to Frank and Eileen, which I think does pretty well. It has vanity sizing, and this is a size 5, which I think must be like an XXL or an XL, because it looks like it would fit me. I'm pretty sure this is a mini dress. I also found a second one of these on another trip, I think, that's blue and white stripe. actually sold that brand. I've picked it up before, but I think I ended up sending it out in a mystery box instead of listing it myself, which, by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I am currently in the middle of a massive purge of inventory. I'm trying to downsize my inventory, my thrifted inventory. So if you're interested in a mystery box, I did one round of them last weekend, and I think I've been doing like an in-person sale at my work, like selling things from like $5 to $15 depending on the piece. And so whatever's left from that, there's still like, I mean, over 100 items that are great brands, things I bought to resell. I'll be offering up in mystery boxes whenever this video goes live. So if you're interested in one, the best way to get in contact with me is to DM me on Instagram, and I'll put my Instagram handle at the top here. So yeah, just DM me, let me know how many pieces you're interested in. The vast majority of it is women's clothing in various sizes, styles, and seasons. Some of it's new with tags, but most of it's pre-owned at this point. I've sold most of the new with tags items to people at work. The way I do it is like, I think $7 an item, plus you pay shipping, which I do through Pirate Ship, so it's the cheapest that you can get. And you can just tell me the number of items that you want, you know, obviously subject to availability, depending on how many people reach out to me. And I'll send you your box, and you can list it and make some money. So anyways, these are a size 8 long, Abercrombie & Fitch, the 90s straight, ultra high rise. I might actually reach out. When I was doing the mystery boxes last weekend, I also posted on my personal page for the first time about an inventory purge, and I had way more interest from my personal life page than I did on my reselling page of people wanting, like, I had a friend that asked for a mystery box for personal use, and I built one for her, which was really cool. That was fun. I felt like I was like a personal shopper. But anyways, one of the girls that reached out said that she wears a long, she's like really tall, and I want to say she's around like a 6 or an 8, so I might reach out to her to see if she wants these, because I didn't have any in her size at the time last weekend, but I forgot about those. All right, this was a mystery, but it was so pretty. It was in the jacket section, and that's where I have my best luck at this Goodwill, is the jackets and sweaters, probably because it's spring and nobody else is looking there. But this was beautiful, really substantial, had these like side slits, the fringe detail, and there was no tag in the neck, but I looked at the care tag and realized that it was Tory Burch, if y'all can see that. So I have purchased a Tory Burch item before that did not have the neck tag either, and it had the care tag, and it sold. So I was like, you know what, why not? There is, where was it? I think there's one loose string, which I'll be able to take care of. But yeah, this is so stunning. I mean, I'll have to look up comps. I may be way off on this, but based on other Tory Burch sales that I've made, I would guess I would bring in between 75 and 150 with this jacket. I might have to sit on it until fall, but it is stunning. The colors are more spring. Ooh, I've knocked over my water. This is the other Madewell blazer, same size, same style, so I'll probably just lot those together. Madewell by itself doesn't really bring in much right now, and I am trying really hard. I do not have self-control or willpower. Like, I was not born with them. I think it's a flaw in my brain or something. If there were a pill, I would take it, but there's not. So I just, you know, go along with life, buy things I don't need to buy, eat things I don't need to eat, and we deal with it. So I picked those up. I probably would have picked one up. I think I said earlier I wouldn't have picked it up if there hadn't been 2 of them. I probably would have, because it's an XXL. And I don't find that ever. Like, usually Madewell that I find is like extra small through medium, sometimes large, but very rarely extra large. So I probably, if I'm being honest with myself, would have picked it up. But because I have 2, I think I'll go ahead and lot it. Why did I bring this up? Y'all just watched like my ADHD take form. If you were ever wondering what it looked like, that was it. Why did I bring that up? Oh, I'm trying to be a lot better about only picking up things that sell like 35 and up. I am definitely in the middle of like learning that process, and like I'm working on it. I do not have 100% success rate yet. Still going to be items probably in this haul and probably the next many hauls that you see that don't fall in that category, but I'm really just trying to like retrain my brain on saying no when I need to. So y'all will watch that unfold as I experience it. And feel free to call me out in the comments if, you know, in like 6 videos from now, I'm still picking up like single Madewell sweaters that are going to sell for $22 to $26. I honestly need the accountability, so, but please be nice. I'm sensitive as well. Okay, up next is Mother. I found this at this brand at this location several times. These are a size 25, so they are smaller and they are skinny, but they do have a raw hem. These are definitely not going to sell for 75 to 125 like any like trendy cut would sell of Mother jeans right now. Skinnies are definitely on the way out. I didn't really believe people, but since I've been doing the in-person sale at work, I've had several pairs of skinny jeans, and people in my company who I wouldn't necessarily consider like the trendiest are like, oh no, I don't do skinny jeans anymore. And I'm like, oh, I do, you know? So I've watched a ton of videos that resellers have posted saying like skinny jeans are on the way out, but I've still kind of been picking them up. And that moment in person with a coworker who doesn't like follow trends or anything, saying like, no, I don't do skinny jeans anymore. I was like, okay, maybe there's something to this. But they are Mother. It's a great brand. So my guess is I'll probably get, I don't know, 35 to 50 for those. Right next to those, I found a pair of Redone size 26. This is like the second or third pair of Redone that I found at this Goodwill like in the last couple months. These are straight leg. They do have a raw hem, and they're the black washed look. So anyways, yeah, button fly. I think I said it before, but Redone, although it sells decent, it takes a while to sell for, or at least for me. That's the experience I've had. And I wonder, it may be because I priced it a little too high. I was a little too optimistic there. So maybe I need to check comps a little bit better. These are Commando, which I love to sell. I'd put Commando up there with Spanx. These are a green color, which isn't probably the most popular color right now. They may wait to sell until the fall, but I cannot figure out how to describe these. But they have a very like specific texture and feel to them. Once you felt a pair or two, like you can identify them the second you touch them. Right in line with those, another pair of Spanx. I've sold these a million times. These are the like coated faux leather leggings, and I think I said this in like several videos ago, but something to always look out for is on the back, like butt section, the coating can wear off. So always look for that if you find these out in the wild, and make sure, because one time, and I only know that from experience, I learned the hard way. I got home and took the tags off, steamed them, everything, and was getting ready to was photographing them, and the whole butt was like solid, like matte black, and the rest was like shiny and glittery. So I could not do much with those. My nose is so itchy today. All right, this is a brand I don't typically pick up anymore, something navy, because it would sit and not sell for much, but this is a super cute, trendy blazer. So because it's more substantial, I want to say I looked up comps on this. It was like 35-ish, which at the time I thought was fine. So I'll put comps on the screen. All right, we're almost done, guys. All right, this is an older label, J. Peterman, but it is new without tags because it has that button, and it's so pretty. Ollie is so much like Bentley. He lays right smack in the middle of the floor, so I have to step over him. Oh, I wish I could see him. He's on his back right now. This is a midi dress, satin, just really pretty, really traditional. It gives like Kate Middleton vibes. Ooh, guess what I just felt? Hold, please. It's new with tags. It's a big old tag. Well, that's exciting. All right. You want to see him? Oh, he got up. Hi, buddy. Can you sit? Oh, sit. Sit. Thank you. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Hi, Remy. She gets along way better with Ollie than she did with Bentley. I don't know why. I thought it'd be the opposite because hyper dogs are not her thing, and any dog had more energy than Bentley had, but yeah, it's interesting. Their little relationship is growing. What are you doing, buddy? All right. I never find this brand, but This color is stunning. It looks good on literally everyone. And I was like, I have to get it. So Black Halo is a good brand. I actually have a Black Halo, that hot pink one that's hanging back there that Ollie's sniffing is Black Halo as well. It's not listed. All right, what is this? I have no memory of what I bought this day, and it wasn't even that long ago. Oh, I do remember now. So this was the first thing I found on this day, and it was for Love and Lemons, which I find occasionally. I also sell for Consignment pretty regularly, but not a full-blown floral maxi dress. So excited about this. Hopefully this will bring like over $100. It's got a pretty open back, but this is stunning, and this is the perfect season for it. The number of times y'all have probably heard me say, I need to get this listed quickly. It's the perfect season for it, and I never did it. I will say with this inventory purge that I've been doing, I've been able to pay off over $3,000 in credit card debt, which is pretty cool. I got these to try for myself. I'm more than likely gonna look like Farmer Brown in them and hate them and sell them, but you know, we just need to try it. They're straight leg. I wanna be an overall girly. I'm pretty sure this came with, maybe not, because it is new with tags. These retailed for $90, sheesh. I don't know, they have belt loops, so I don't know if like it originally came with a belt or if that's like standard. I am not an overall expert. Like, I don't know if all overalls usually come with a belt or not, but we're gonna try those out. If I don't look like a potato, I'm gonna keep them. If I do look like a potato, I'm gonna sell them. I think I also got this for me. I did. Old Navy XXL. I'm in this like weird stage where I can wear XL in some brands, XXL in some brands, and some brands I still have to wear a 2X. So this is stunning. I'm definitely a blue and white girly, like through and through. Like if everything in my life could be blue and white, it would be. So I'll probably wear that with a white denim jacket. This is Lululemon. I knew the second I touched it. It's long sleeve, no tag, so I'm gonna have to measure it, which is easy. If you're a new reseller, some Lululemon pieces have the like tops, the Swiftly Tech specifically, that style has the size like on the inseam at the bottom, but just like a regular like t-shirt doesn't. But it's really easy. You just measure the armpit to armpit and double it, and then you look at the size chart for tops on the Lululemon website, and whatever that number that you doubled, it'll be around like, I don't know, 35-ish, give or take 5, depending on the size. That's what you put for the size. But I always, for anything without a size, I put in there, please refer to measurements prior to purchasing to ensure fit. And then if I have enough photos left in the listings, I will include the Lululemon size chart so that they can refer to that as well. Because people be trying to swindle you. So I am like all about putting all the information you possibly can. All right, this is Intimately Free People, size medium. I really don't pick this up that often anymore, but this is a really pretty like goldenrod color, which looks really good on a lot of people and works in almost every season except I'd say winter. It can work in the spring, summer, or fall. It is a dress, it's strappy, has a waist tie, really pretty. It's satin. I'd say it's semi-sheer, so you may want to wear like biker shorts or something under it, but still cute. This is an experiment. This is a doll brand, Sugar Thrills. I want to tell you guys about an event I have coming up at work, but it's a secret event, and I think I have some coworkers that watch my videos like late at night when they can't sleep, so I can't say anything yet, but after we announce it, I will explain why I picked this up. But it definitely goes with a theme of an event that we're having in July. So it is new with tags, so if I don't end up using it for that, I'll just resell it. It will probably sell, I want to say I looked up comps before I bought it, $30-ish or so. Certain dolls brands can do really well. And I don't know, if I just bleeped out the second part of that brand, it's because I'm scared I won't get monetized on this video for saying it. So I'm gonna put the brand name here just in case, so you can read it, but I definitely don't want to get in trouble. Oh, this is the other Grayson piece I was telling you guys about. It's plaid. Also a size 5, and it's the same cut. If I look up comps on these, I don't think I looked them up in the store. So if I look up comps on these and they're only selling for like $20, which I doubt. If they're a Frank and Eileen brand, my guess is they'll sell for at least like 30 to 40. But if they're only selling for 20, I'll bundle those together since they're the same size, same cut, same everything. And our last piece, that felt so short. Our last piece is Title IX, which I have seen a ton of other people talk about, but I have never personally sold. But I tried this one out because it's tie-dye, it's casual, it's like a stretch jersey knit, it's athleisure, it's like all the things, all the keywords that you could possibly ever want to use, and it's in excellent condition. So I'll report back and let you guys know how that does once I list it. And that is it. I don't know how long it's going to be until I get this stuff listed, because I actually got an inventory consignment haul from my best friend who lost over 100 pounds, and she cleaned out all of her plus size inventory. And I have 12 boxes, medium size Walmart boxes, full. If I can find the picture, I'll put the picture here of what she shipped to me. So I'm slowly chipping away at that. I also have 2 other consignment hauls from my regular consignment clients that have come in since then. And like I've told you guys before, I typically prioritize consignment clients. Sometimes I'll like list one client stuff and then list one of my own thrift hauls, and then list a consignment client stuff and one of my own thrift hauls, because I obviously do make more money on my own thrift hauls and I've invested money into them. So I don't want that money just sitting in a bag. So anyways, that is it for today. Again, if you are interested in a mystery box, shoot me a DM. Put it up here again one more time. Just go follow me over there, send me a DM, let me know how many pieces you want. I will put it together, do a quote for you. You can pay PayPal or Venmo, and then once you pay, I'll buy the label, I'll send you the tracking, and I'll ship it out. So anywho's, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure you like this video if you liked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good day.